Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Support Our Hashtag Creatives podcast. And my name is Alan Greenstein. My organization Support Our Hashtag Creatives. The goal is to level the playing field for underrepresented creatives and artists so that they have the same opportunity as everybody else to get their works created, distributed, and seen. I'm also on the board of directors of the Bella Levy Foundation. The goal of the Bella Levy Foundation is to fight human trafficking and to provide safe haven for its warriors. So I am so happy tonight to introduce Housso Sémon. She's a songwriter, a producer, Broadway performer. And so Housso, why don't you briefly introduce yourself and be on our way? Oh, uh-oh. Hopefully Simone will come back in. I mean, Housso will come back in. Okay, Housso said that she's going to be trying to come back in. So let's stand by.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay. Well,
Wait, we're back.
yeah, you're back. Welcome back. I'm going to.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, you just went poof off of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I'll be editing this part out, for the repurposed version. But
Okay.
let me introduce you again, and then we'll take two on the introduction. Okay. So we are so excited to have Housso Sémon, Broadway performer, actor, singer, songwriter, and producer as our special guest tonight. So, Housso, why don't you briefly introduce yourself, and we'll be on our way.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Alan, for having me here. And yes, I am an actor, singer, songwriter, producer based in New York City. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here to share my journey with you.
Yeah. Okay. So I hooked up with Housso through Ben Drachman. She's been on our show before. And so how did you and Chen meet up?
So Chen and I, it's been like 14 years of friendship.
Wow.
We met in college at American Musical and Dramatic Academy. We were in the same cohort. We took all the same classes together, and we just bonded on just enjoying similar things and having a similar drive for the arts.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. I met Chen through when she was working on her short film called the Book of Ruth, and then she introduced you to me. Yes. So I'm so glad that we've been introduced. Okay, why don't you tell us your origination story?
Yeah. So I'm originally from Ivory Coast in West Africa. My family immigrated to the United States when I was 6 years old because my dad got a scholarship through the Rockefeller Foundation to get his PhD in biology at Cornell University. And so I went to high school, all schools there. I was part of choirs, theater programs, and then moved to New York City for college.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you mentioned the professional training and education. One of the schools you went with Ken. Is there any other formal education that you got?
Yeah, okay. I did a little bit at the New School University. And then I just kept on taking classes throughout New York City at different studios, acting studios, voice studios, dance classes, just stayed very consistent with my training.
Oh, okay. You've been primarily in live theater?
Primarily in live theater. Yeah, I've been doing that. Did a lot of regional theater. I did a national tour. I worked on cruise ships. I lived abroad in Macau at some point. Yeah, primarily live. I mean, I've done TV as well. TV is also the world that I'm morphing into as well. Did Law and Order in East New York. Yeah, and I also was in Chen's short film. I was in Book of Ruth as the news anchor. And I'm also in Chen's, but I'm a shoe. I voiced the flight attendant in that.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I like but I'm a shoe.
But I'm a shoe.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's a pretty unique idea.
It is.
For that particular film. Yeah. Okay, let's see. And you said you were in Macau?
I was in Macau. Yeah. I was a chanteuse for a show for Franco Dragon, who is the creator of Cirque du Soleil.
Yes, I know that name. The name's familiar.
Yeah, I there for a few months, not very long, but it was a really cool experience, like the Vegas of China.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know that Trinice, she was from season 2 of American Idol. She was actually performed for a period of time in Macau. That's when I first heard about it and heard that name. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So so tell us about some of the Broadway productions that you've been in.
Yeah, I've been blessed to be in a few. My debut was Beautiful, the Carole King Musical. After that, I
Oh,
did The Lion King. After that, I did Girl from the North Country. And most recently, I did Suffs, the musical.
yeah, yes, very good. Yes, my wife and I, my wife Randy and I, we've seen Beautiful, Carole King. Actually, we saw it on Broadway and also on national tour,
Yes.
and we've also seen Lion King in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Lion King is the staple. You have to go. If you go to see a Broadway show, you have to see The Lion King.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, The Lion King is, I guess, is the Disney show that's been on the longest, like probably like over 25 years now.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, that was led to the real improvement of the environment in Times Square with
Yeah.
the various shows from Disney.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, for sure.
yeah. Okay. One of the things that I always forget and is they talk about understudies, standbys, and swings. Can you explain the difference between those three?
Things. Yes, I can. And I've done them all. So I can explain. So the swing, I'll start with swing. So the swing is somebody who is off stage and covers multiple ensemble tracks.
Hmm. Yeah.
A understudy can either be off stage or on stage, and they cover the principal tracks. And a standby is off stage, normally designated for a leading part.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
So is it that the understudies are most likely to be on stage?
Yes, the understudies are most likely to be on stage.
Yeah. Okay. And you said you've had experience in being all of those?
Yes, I had I wouldn't say standby because I've never had to. No, actually, what am I talking about? I was the standby for Prospero. For Renee Elise Goldsberry for Shakespeare in the Park when we did The Tempest. So yes, I've done it all. Truly, I've understudied while being in the show. I was Nala when I was in Lion King. I played Sarabi, and I understudied Nala.
Hmm.
Um, I swung in Girl from the North Country. I also swung in Beautiful, and then I was also a cast member in Beautiful as well, on
Well,
stage cast member.
yeah. Well, that's so in any of these, I guess you pretty much have to become familiar with the whole show and even multiple characters for that matter.
You really do. You really do. And it seems, I think when you, from the outside looking in, you're like, whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. And it is a lot to have to cover multiple roles.
Yeah.
Um, and, but I feel like most young actors, when they start out in the industry, will find themselves in that position. And it's good to just gain the skills while you're in school. Work on multiple parts at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Well, we're going to talk about a lot more stuff, but right now we're going to stop for a brief commercial, and we'll be right back. I'm Alan Greenstein, founder and producer at Support Our Creatives. At Support Our Creatives, I offer a number of services to support those developing a project. Check out the services tab of my website at supportourcreatives.com. If you are interested, please use the. Oh, geez. Let me do that again. I'm Alan Greenstein, founder and producer at Support Our Creatives. At Support Our Creatives, I offer a number of services to support those developing a project. Check out the services tab of my website at supportourcreatives.com. If you are interested, please use the contact tab on my website or email me directly at alan@supportourcreatives.com. And we're back. Okay. So let's talk about your music career outside of live theater. Yeah. And because we're leading up to the big event that's coming up soon. But
Yes.
Yeah, but have you had other opportunities to perform outside of Broadway shows up to
Ye-
now?
Up to now, I've had other opportunities in terms of singing outside of Broadway shows at like 54 Below, and
Ooh,
even the event in Macau was outside of the Broadway setting and working on cruise ships. Um, but this is the time where I'm like coming out with original, my own work, my own music, sharing my own voice through my own writing, um, and it's really exciting. It brings up all the feelings, but I feel so aligned in this moment to share it with the world,
yeah.
with my people.
Okay. Yep. So this first solo concert is called Out of the Blue, presented by Grace Dragon Productions. I had
Yes.
to mention the whole long title because Glenn Drachman, who we mentioned already, she is the head of that particular company, Grace Dragon Productions.
Yes.
Yeah. So see, yeah. So tell us about what the format of this concert is going to be.
Yeah, so the concert takes place September 15th at Five Flies Cafe in Washington Heights. It's a very eclectic cafe. There's a lot of art on the walls. I love the lighting. They've just done a really beautiful job of bringing in just eclectic art in the space. And it made me feel at home just stepping in. So I was like, okay, we have to do it here. The show is called Out of the Blue. I called the show Out of the Blue because I like spontaneity. Announcing the show was a spontaneous thing, even though I had been working on it. And Out of the Blue is also exiting the blue, is also exiting, leaving all of the things that keep you in the blue, keep you in sadness, and stepping out into the light. It's stepping out into love. And that's what this show represents for me. And I will be covering songs I've done in Broadway shows, reimagining them with West African elements, like with a percussive section like the djembe. And I will also be featuring original music.
Oh, no, that's fantastic. I like the original music part. So people are going to get to know a lot about you in this particular show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Yeah. And it sounds like it's a real intimate a location.
It is. And I wanted that to be for my first solo concert. I wanted to feel almost like a living room, like I was at home.
Yeah, that is really amazing. I'm so excited about that. Yeah, yeah. So I'm one of my support I Share Creators, my organization is one of the sponsors,
Yes.
and another sponsor is author Deborah Feldman.
Hmm.
Yeah, who,
Yes.
yeah. So
Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for supporting creatives the way that you do.
Oh, no, thank you. That's what I do. That's what I really I find my, I don't know what you call it, calling, but that's what I do. I want to support in any way that I can.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, do you think that this is going to be the first of many concerts like this?
Absolutely. I'm ripping the Band-Aid
Uh-oh.
with this one, and I'll keep going after this. It's the first of many.
Oh, that's great.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about that. Yeah.
Good. I'm looking forward to someday getting to see you perform.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, you mentioned about what you're trying to accomplish. That's why I said that people are going to know the real you and get to know you, and it's going to be great. Be great for you. I could see a great future there with these concerts.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We actually already sold out too.
Oh, whoa, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, we have a cute little wait list. We sold
yeah,
out. So it's like more incentive to make sure it keeps going.
yeah, right. Is it going to be recorded by any chance?
It will be, yes. So there will be videos online of the show.
Oh, fantastic! That's good. That way I'll be able to have a chance to take a peek at it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about a show that you're working on co-producing called Wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about Wanted, its origination, and how you got involved with it, and who you're co-producing with.
Yes, yes. So I am co-producing a musical called Wanted. It's based off the story of our book writer Angelica Sherry's family history story. The score
Ooh.
is absolutely stunning, written by Ross Baum. The music is amazing. We actually have an EP out right now. So if anybody wants to listen, it's on Spotify. So basically, Angelica went home in Texas and was looking through the family album. And Angelica is an African American woman, and she was looking through the family album and noticed these two white women. And she was like, "Who are these women in our family album?" And she was told, "These are your great aunts. They're Black, but they're passing."
Oh.
And this was during the Reconstruction era. And in that time, their mother needed to pay off a debt. And in order to help their mother pay off this debt, they went out into the Wild West to pass as white to find jobs. When they found that they couldn't really find jobs, they began doing what everybody else was doing. They started robbing, gunslinging, and they became the biracial Thelma and Louise of that moment. Take from the rich, give to the poor type of energy. It's been an absolute blessing to be a part of this show. And I'm co-producing it with SVD Theatricals, Vivica and Ebony Vines, who are brilliant producers. Yeah, I'm just truly grateful to be a part of it and to watch the journey of it unfolding. Angelica and Ross, this was actually their thesis at NYU. So, and it's been, I think 15 years in the making, this show. And from a thesis to now manifesting and going on Broadway is it's a journey that I hope everybody else, I know the world will be excited to follow. Our two leading ladies have been best friends since forever. They've been part of the beginning of the making of the show. So they already have the essence of sisters. Yeah, I can't wait to share it. I cannot wait to share it. Go listen to our EP.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. And yeah. So I guess would this be called like an untold story? Like this would be the first time that this story is being told by do you think?
Yeah, it's an untold story. It's family folklore. It's Angelica's families.
Yeah. Well, always interesting to see stuff that's based on truth. Obviously, yeah,
Yeah.
and it sounds like a really interesting story, and shows once again how African Americans has a role in the in the Old West.
Yes.
So yeah, that's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when do you? Where is it in the process right now?
The show.
The show, yeah.
Well, it intends to open in 2026, so it's in a very far process. We should be getting a theater announcement soon, so I'm excited to share that when we get it.
Okay, so have you is the casting complete, or is that still an ongoing effort?
The casting complete? I can't answer that yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I would hope it is, but yeah, I can't answer it just yet.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anywhere online where people can get their appetites whet, get interested in it? Anything out there right now that people can look at?
We have music on Spotify and whatever streaming services that you want to listen to music. Just type in Wanted, the musical studio EP, and you'll get a taste of the show. It'll hook you in. It really will.
Oh wow! Now that's interesting that you already have a recording, an EP of the musical.
Yes.
So, yeah. Is that typical to have it's something come out like that? We're way in advance of the show actually starting on Broadway.
And it's not typical. And I'm really glad we're doing it because I think it gets people buzzing and into the world before we officially share it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So, is there going to be like any like an out of town run before coming to Broadway, or is it going to go straight to Broadway?
So we already had a out of town run, and we did really great. Yeah. We were critics pick, New York Times critics pick. So we were at the Paper Mill Theater, and then we had a recent workshop of it, and yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I've heard of the Paper Mill Theater. Is that New Jersey?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a well-known place where shows can get their start.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you said it's 2020.
Paper Mill Playhouse.
Oh, Paper Mill Playhouse. Okay.
Yes.
So 2026 is your target for its debut.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Well, sounds like something that I'm looking forward to. To that. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's go back to some of the Broadway shows that you've been in. So how did you get the process? I'm always interested in process. I always say how did you get to the point where you were able to get into open the door to get you onto a major show like that, like Lion King, for example?
How did I get to that point? I think it just takes consistency. It takes consistency and having faith in yourself. But my debut happened because for a long time in my career, I didn't have an agent. And it happened after I got an agent. I auditioned. I had an audition appointment. Before that, I was waiting outside and in lines to get seen. And through my agent, I had an audition appointment for Beautiful, the Carole King Musical. I went in, I sang, and then I was called back to dance. And I went in and I danced. And then I was called back to come back in and sing again and read. So then I went in and sang and read and read. And then there was another round of dance calls for our creative team and another round of reading again. And then I found out I booked it. So I feel like read, dance. Yeah, 5 auditions before I got to learning that I booked the show.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that's right. I've heard about the whole callback thing. I guess that's pretty normal. And and you made it all the way through.
Made it all.
Wow, that's a thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So you've been in different types of shows. Obviously the Lion King is a lot different than something like Suffs or any of the other things that you did. Just, let's see. Do you have any particular favorite genre of show, or you just like them all?
Favorite genre? I have a pretty eclectic sense, but I love original musicals. I've been in the review shows like Girl from the North Country and Beautiful, the Carole King Musical. But there's something about being a part of someone's imagination in the moment, writing the music, and the book. I really love brand new shows. Not based off of movies or those are my types of shows.
Yeah. Okay. So in the sense of the Lion King is in that kind of category as well as I guess is Suffs also is that original or is that based on
completely original? Completely original about the women's suffrage movement and gaining the right to vote.
Yeah, that was an example of a show I wanted to see, but the timing wasn't quite right.
Yeah. It's going on tour, so you still have a chance.
Yeah, yes. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you here in where I live in Maryland, Washington D.C. is right nearby, and we have a lot of great theaters where the national tours come through. So as you said, I'm bound to get the chance to see it
Mhm.
eventually. Looking
Mhm.
forward to that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, have you actually been on? So you said, have you been on a national tour?
I have been on a national tour. I was in Pippin national tour.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that was the gig that I did before I booked my first Broadway show.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So is that sounds like it's a pretty rigorous, some of the go to all different cities.
Yeah, it's you really have to take care of your body when you do shows like that, your mind and body, because you're constantly traveling, and then you have to be on and do 8 shows, and uh, yes, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I really loved it. That show really made me feel confident about my capacity as an artist.
Yeah. Okay, that's Pippin. Yeah. Yeah. Do you recall if you came to if your tour came to Washington, D.C.?
Do I recall Kennedy? No, I don't recall. I don't think we went to DC.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just wondering. Yeah. Wow.
a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
2016.
Well, I think it's great that the experience that you must have gained from that, it could have only been positive, leading to actually getting on Broadway itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about the Beggar's Waltz.
Yes, The Beggar's Waltz. Well, I was part of that. I sang vocals for their recent album uh, through a referral. Um, and I'm excited to see where it goes next. But I was part of the making sure that their album comes out, and I sang a song called "Miracle Girl" on there. Uh, it's by Jay Floyd and Matt Fretbrant. Uh, that's all I can tell you for now, but I'm excited for whenever it manifests in the physical for everybody to see this stunning score.
Oh, now that's another thing to look forward to.
Yeah.
Wow. Great. Yeah. 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 Okay, so we've been talking primarily about your experience in live theater
Mhm,
and also live concert.
mhm.
Um, have you had any work so far like in film media? Tell us about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I've done like a procedural types of TV shows. I did Law and Order.
Yeah.
I've been on East New York. Um, I recently filmed my first movie, but I can't say what it is yet.
Okay.
Um, and then I have also done I've done Chen and I have collaborated in the Book of Ruth, where I was the news anchor, and But I'm a Shoe, where I played the flight attendant.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Next time I watch those, I'll be on the lookout for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like I meant the two Book of Ruth and But I'm a Shoe. Those are the two films that I'm executive producer on. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
With more to come. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good, good. Yeah. So even though you can't say much about the movie, was it filmed in New York or somewhere else?
It was filmed in Jersey, in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So not far. Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you mentioned this is I remember East New York. I know lasted this one season, but once again,
Yeah.
I can identify with that because, well, it's in Brooklyn where I grew up.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice, nice. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have do you have more plans to work on in film media if the opportunities present themselves?
Absolutely. It's something I'm actively pursuing. So whatever opportunities come, I audition all the time.
Oh, oh, good.
Whatever comes. It's a medium that I'm learning that I really enjoy. Um, very different from live theater. It's very technical.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, live theater is a class all by itself, after all, just like it is live theater.
it
And
is. It is. I
yeah.
mean, the process is beautiful because you just spend so much time putting your heart and soul in rehearsing and doing the thing and making sure like your intentions are clear, and then you let it all go and you let the spirit move you, and you do it in the moment. It's very exciting to watch and be a part of.
Yeah. It seems that I guess they're doing, having to do 8 shows a week.
Mhm.
It must be pretty, I guess, be a strain after a while.
Yeah, yeah. You really have to figure out how to balance your life with all of that. And it also depends on the role that you play in the show, I think. Some are more strenuous than others. Uh,
Yeah.
but 8 shows a week is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You really have to um, decide when, how much you're going to do throughout the day. Uh, and you have to be technical with your instrument. So, how much to give, and when to hold back, and um, take good care of your body.
Yeah, I know. Singing definitely can do a number on your body.
Hmm. And dancing, and yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've always wondered how people are able to be so coordinated that they can do all that at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the kind of things I think about when I'm watching a show. You say, how do they do that? How do they manage it? So
Yeah.
because I'm interested in a lot of the technical stuff, but that's really amazing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, um, yeah. So that's good thing. You're taking advantage of every opportunity. I guess being in New York has its advantages
Mhm.
because of so many opportunities there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. Um, okay. We're gonna stop for another commercial, and we'll be right back. I'm Alan Greenstein, founder and producer at Support Our Hashtag Creatives. If you make something, albeit make a movie, start a business, write a book, make a physical product, run a nonprofit, promote people, are a songwriter, etc., you too are a creative, and I would love to have you be a guest on the Support Our Hashtag Creatives podcast. If you want to be featured on this podcast, please use the contact tab on my website at supportourcreatives.com or email me directly at alan@supportourcreatives.com. Okay, we are back. But oh, looks like uh, Housso, we lost contact with her again. So let's hope she'll be coming back. Hold on, please. Hello.
Hello. Technology doesn't want to agree with me today.
Oh, okay. But okay,
But
you
we're
know,
back.
yes, we're back. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so we're back. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything else in particular you would like to talk about?
I think we hit all the things. We talked about Out of the Blue, which is the next very exciting. I'm just so grateful to be collaborating with Chen Drachman and to be working with a longtime friend. It's so beautiful. You don't always realize that a friendship could actually be like a business working team, and we work so well together in that sense. And I'm excited to share my music, and I'm excited to sing songs for those who are there to listen and connect. So look out for all the videos that we're about to share.
Yeah, that's good. Yes, I'm really looking forward to that. Everybody's gonna be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any words of encouragement for those who want to emulate what you are doing?
Any words of encouragement? Well, this is one I'm currently following for myself, is to remember that if you have a seed planted in your spirit to make a dream, a vision for your life, take one step at a time.
Hmm.
Just take one step forward. Even it doesn't have to be the biggest step, but do something daily that allows you to move towards it. That's the biggest, that'll get you to eventually manifesting your goal. Just make sure you take one step a day.
Okay, that's a great nugget of information that get from point A to point B. Everybody, it's just different for everybody, but this is what's working for you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's in this time, in this season of my life, it's definitely what's been working.
Yeah. I like the way you call it the season of your life. Yes.
Yes.
Which means that it makes you think that in the future there might be another path that you take. We'll
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So how can people get in touch with you?
Yeah. You can get in touch with me on my Instagram handle at Housso Sémon, just my first and last name combined, and on my website, www.houssosemon.com. There it is.
Okay, there they are. Right. And you mentioned that Wanted is on the songs from that is out on Spotify, you said?
Yes, yes. You can listen to our studio EP on Spotify.
Fantastic. Good. Okay, everybody remember that Spotify. Search for Wanted on Spotify. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. And we're also looking forward to, for those of us who can't make it to your concert on September 15th. You mentioned that eventually it's going to be recorded, so we'll all be able to see it on YouTube and other places.
Yes, you'll be able to see it, and also be on the lookout for my first single that's happening before the concert.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It's called Lover, so I can't wait to share it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm certainly when I'll be doing my part in letting people know about all this.
Mhm.
So yes, I'm glad that you told us that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I have so many different kinds of people on my podcast, and it's always great to hear their stories and learn about them, such as yourself. So I'm really happy to have had you on, and I'd like to thank everybody who is watching it on live, as well as those who will be watching it when it's repurposed on platforms like Spotify.
Mhm.
So keep that in mind.
Yes, thank you.
And yeah, so with that, I'm going to say good night, everybody.
Here's a message about Crystal Starnes, advocate for victims, and podcaster. Are you an entrepreneur, actor, music artist, or someone trying to make a difference in the community, or have a story that could help someone suffering in silence? If your answer is yes, then you need to check out Crystal Starnes' various podcast shows that she produces and hosts. Come on one of her shows and make a difference. Promote your business on her platforms. Ask her about package deals to get your brand more noticed. Want a commercial about your business done by her voice? She also offers package deals for that service. You can find her at crystalstarnshow.com and voiceforvictimsradio.com. Also, if you want access to all her podcast shows and blogs, join her community awareness page for just $4.99 a month. That's right, just $4.99 a month. Then you would have access at a click of a button to her various platforms. Crystal Starnes is trying to make a difference for all people in the world. She wants to help as many people as she can so no one is suffering in silence. Anyone who has a vision and wants to achieve their dream, she has the passion to help promote you to get you to the next level of success.